Impressive win tonight. What was your takeaway from the evening?
Well, I think the big thing was that we wanted to start fast, and when you start fast, scored 9 runs in the first 3 innings and 11 in the first 4. So that's what we want to do. That's what everybody wants to do. Is you want to get out to a good lead, like we talked about. Leading up to it is they like to run the bases and steal a lot of bags, and so when you get up that kind of runs, it kind of takes that a little bit away from them. And so Tully was solid. I think he was good, but it was good to get him out after 5 innings and not. We've been riding him pretty hard the last 2 months or month and a half. So to be able to get him 5 and then get him out, and then I thought Mo did a great job. He walked some guys, but I thought he did a really, really good job because as of right now we're playing doubleheader tomorrow, and to be able to only use 2 guys was key. So but I thought our team offense and the approach and all that was really well done. So it was exactly what we needed, a little shot in the arm, and be able to hopefully carry that over the rest of the weekend.
A little bit of an incident there in the third inning between Hughes and TJ. What was going on there?
We were first and second, drag bunt, and TJ was just encouraged. I forget who was at second base, and he was just encouraging our guy at second base to be aggressive and steal third. And I think they took it as that TJ was trying to play games in terms of, for the third baseman not to come field the bunt. And I mean, that's been around for as long as I've played baseball. It's been around forever. And, TJ was basically just encouraging him vocally to be able to be aggressive and steal third base. And so they didn't like it. That's fine. And we moved on to it and did a good job of continuing to play team offense.
Give me your thoughts on Andrew Mosiello's performance tonight in relief.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 in a row. He did it. It was funny when after the rain delay and in the rain in Texas, Mo came from Oregon, which, it precipitates a lot there. So to have him out in his element again, and he threw extremely well there. And then now for him to go 4 innings, a career high for him at TCU, and only give up a couple hits, scattered some walks in there, but had 6 strikeouts. So it tells me that, he had a really, bad back injury and didn't even play and pitch last year and dealt with it really all of his Oregon career. So, is he ever going to, regain what he was prior to the back injury? I don't know, but he's plenty good right now.
3 hits tonight from Myers, 3 hits tonight from Ryder. At this point, I know you don't consider them freshmen anymore, but how nice is it to see them starting to produce a little bit again?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Those 2 guys, kind of their approach. Sammy did a good job of staying on a couple balls and hitting them to left, and then turned on a ball and got a triple into the right field corner. I thought Ryder, right-handed, probably one of his hardest hit balls in a while, off their lefty, which was good to see. And then, again, it probably doesn't get overlooked, but, playing a really good shortstop again. Made a really good diving play, just didn't finish it off. But, that's the thing that I'm probably most excited about in the last probably, 13, 14 innings of watching him play shortstop is just, his ability to play the position and play well. So, those 2 young guys had really good at-bats. I think probably the most quality at-bats we've had in a really, really long time. When you get, we have 18 hits, you're going to have a lot of quality at-bats. But I thought the approach and what, the guy's been working on with Coach and it's always nice when you see that type of effort and then be able to translate it into a game and into a conference game. So we've won Friday night before, so now the job is to make sure that we show up ready to go and take care of Saturday.
Yeah, going off of that a little bit, what does it mean to you guys to start the series so strong going into the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, you always, obviously you want to win every game you play, and especially on a weekend you want to, get out to, that Friday night win. And now, but now it's really about, making sure that we're ready to play tomorrow because, it all goes for naught in terms of, you got to show up ready to play. And it's not going to be 12-0 in the first inning tomorrow. It's going to be 0-0. And those guys in the other dugout will be ready to play, and we got to be ready to play too.
Subbed a couple guys out tonight. Chase came out a little earlier than I think maybe.
Yeah, he's dealing with some back stuff, and we in that type of game you want to get guys opportunities, and with Chase it was more about just his back wasn't feeling good, and he didn't really practice very much at all this week, and so we're kind of just nursing him along. It's not so much when he swings, more when he runs. So Kind of one of those deals he didn't want to come out, but you know it's been bugging him.
A long day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, same with Silva and Maxwell as well.
No, I mean, you know, you can't do what Anthony did in terms of whether the score's 12-0 or 0-0. You got to play the game the right way all the time, and you know, you can never really get thrown out standing up at a bag, especially when you're coming back to a bag. And I mean, whether it's Tony Silva or Braden Taylor or Sammy Myers, it is what it is. You got to play hard all the time, and when you don't, it's kind of what happens.
Do you have an update on who might get the start tomorrow?
Nope. We got to figure out if we're playing doubleheader or not.
All right, sounds good.
All right.